Okay, two peas in a pod. Okay, I'm going to move on from this. I really am, but that kitchen table research, Sully, still continues to talk shit about things she doesn't know. Mystery Maverick, the same thing. For both of you, if you want to know about my background, you can call my wife. She's not going to lie for me. She won't. You guys would love her if you met her. Everybody loves my wife, Nicole. She's a sweetheart. Yeah, there's no aggressiveness here. There's no misogynist. Uh, my daughters favor me over my my wife. There's none of that. But if anybody starts saying he's a moron, uneducated, blah, if a man or a woman would say that out to me in the public, which none of you would do, I'm not going to stand for that shit. You don't insult me. Oh well, she's got tits, so what she's saying is not effective. She's got tits, so that punch she just gave me didn't hurt. No, I will lay a bitch out if she touches me. And that's the honest to God fact. I might warn her the first time. I'll warn her the first time. If she puts her hands on me again, I'm going to give her exactly what she gave me. And that's what you get. You fought for equal rights. And lefts. And kicks. And throat punches. The one difference between a man and a woman, if I have one that is putting their hands on me, I can put up with insults. Right? But But with females, if you ignore them and they're insulting you and you walk away, they come after you and they don't stop. And if you don't want to hear somebody in your ear trying to provoke you, then you have to do something about it. And that's what they do. They think I can provoke this man until he's mad as fuck and does something about it. And then when he does something, he's the bad person. No, no, Mr. Maverick. It doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way at all. And I always tell these women that have the need to insult men all the time and then cry foul when they get it back. I always tell them to try Vagisil. That'll help. It really will. It'll help with the annoyance that you have. So try it. That's me being a misogynist, right? No, it's not. I love women. I just don't. I can't stand a dumb bitch, and there's plenty of them. They always say there's no reason to hit a woman. There's plenty of reason to hit a woman. You just don't do it. Plenty of reason though. And the difference between a man and a woman is to I will try to knock a man's teeth up into the clouds. The woman I'm not going to hurt like that. And this is a long time. I'm talking about a long time ago. I wouldn't even put. I'm not walking away from anybody who puts their fucking hands on me. If you don't like that, and look, I'm not going to sit and listen to you call me fucking names. I'm not. And if you're a male or a female, I'm not listening to it. If you don't like that, then unsubscribe from my fucking channel. Because what you see with me is what you get. She thinks she can sit over there and talk shit and talk shit and talk shit, and then run and hide behind the teacher. And me, get the fuck out of here with that shit. I don't care. But anyways, two peas in a pod. I want you guys to consider this. Look at Hell Your Selfie, HAIL Your Selfie on Reddit. For some reason, she hasn't removed it. If she does remove it, I've got everything. She was over there claiming to be a private investigator. She was over there claiming to work for the medical examiner's office. She was over there claiming to be so severely disabled that she couldn't move. She was over there claiming that, hey, maybe we should start a Reddit PI group. She came on here and said, I'm a PI. So while they're sitting under there talking shit about Rich, right? The proof that she did the same fucking thing is on my channel and over on Reddit. She claimed it too. She said she had lupus, all kinds of diseases and shit over there, and she just posted on Mystery Maverick's post that she doesn't have any medical disabilities. But you look at her Reddit. Go look at her Reddit. She said on Reddit that somebody stole pictures of her son and was passing it around. That's a fucking lie. That never happened. Not me. I don't know what somebody else did. And then she goes, I don't even have pictures of my son on the internet. And then they're right there on the same profile she said she didn't have them on. But then she sat over there and said that I was dangerous and I beat kids and I was a child molester. That's what she did. She ain't no better than fucking Rich. Hi, I'm Sully and now PI. You gonna keep her? You gonna keep her? She ain't no better than Rich as far as the lying shit. She tried to make herself seem like something she's not. Top of her class in medical. Top of her medical class. And she was pointing out that Darlie was stabbed in her abdomen. Now, you didn't listen to me 10 months ago when I told you guys 3 or 4 different times in my videos that you watch that Rich is not a PI. You didn't listen to me then. Don't listen to me now. It's not my problem. Not my problem at all. I don't believe everything that Rich told me about Sully. I believe what I saw her do. And her truth is on Reddit. Now, when Rich told me that she was on Social Security disability, I was thinking, well, I don't want to fuck with that because I don't know that for sure, right? But her Reddit, she says she can barely walk. I'm severely disabled. I lay in the bed. My vagina is swollen. My back hurts. It's all over there. Lupus and some other shit. Now she's saying she's got Lyme disease. I don't know if lupus and Lyme disease are the same thing. I'm not talking about anybody's disability here. But I'm saying you can't be on Reddit talking about that you can't walk. You're in pain all the time. They come over here on YouTube and say you don't have any severe medical problems. According to her Reddit post, she should be on Social Security. So that's why I ran with it, because I went with what Sully was saying, not with what Rich was saying. And I know that she doesn't have a job, which might not mean anything, because honestly, her husband makes good money with selling his beats. He does a good job with that. I got no problem with him. I mean, I'm not going to bow down to him. You know what I'm saying? If his wife's being a cunt, I'm going to say that she's being a cunt. And she continues to do that to me, fuck her. I don't give a fuck who she's married to. If he wants to come and defend her after everything that she wrote on Reddit about me, then that's the ass whooping that he would take. You know, fuck that. But it was cool. I'll be honest with you. It was cool. He wrote a well-written email with bullet points, receipts. He cleared some shit up, right? He did. And this was after Sully had made them shitty posts over there on Mystery Mavericks. It was after. So I'm going to give him a little bit of credit for that. But you guys got to stop and think. She did the same thing. You guys can see it on my channel. Hi, I'm Sully, now private investigator. And you can see it on Reddit. You can see that where she's medical. You can see where she's misrepresentative her skills. Her husband did tell me, we cleared it up, that the first time she spoke to me, she lied. I know a lot of people saw it where she said, oh, well, I served as an expert in a capital murder case that involved a gunshot wound to the head. We found out that she did not. And it's no big deal, really. But that's how she and I got in an argument. I was like, oh, really? That's cool. I wasn't knocking her. You know, I really thought she was an expert that said, and I wanted to know about the experience. And she started, like what Rich would do, back out of it, circle talk it. And then when somebody traps you in something, she knows she lied to me, right? Because I asked her what case it was. She knows she lied to me. She knows that I can go look that case up and find the expert sitting in it. Instead of saying, all right, well, I didn't really do that. She wants to leave me a message like, I'm going to embarrass you. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. How'd that work out for you? I am a force to be reckoned with over here. Really. They keep saying, well, he's been harassing them for years. Are you guys that fucking dumb? Are you dumb? Are you that dumb? You don't harass people for years and get away with it. You don't. Here's evidence. Legal evidence. I've got evidence of harassment from them with Danelle. I wish Danelle would try to say she's scared of me or something, or I did something. I wish she would. I would. Sully would too. I saved her little things. I'm not playing with these bitches. But here, this is what I want people to consider on both sides. Sully did the same thing as Rich. She claimed to be something she wasn't. She damn sure isn't an expert in this case, and you can see that in her own typing on Reddit. She can't deny that Hell Your Selfie is her because she's talking about me. And she's got Hell Your Selfie tattooed on her leg. I do believe she's got something about Satan on her arm too. But I don't think she's Satanist. I just think she's emo. So for the masses in the Darlie Routier case that are just dogging on Rich, remember, hi, I'm Sully, everybody's favorite true crime host and private investigator. That's what she said. Is she any better than Rich Prater? Remember that when you're inviting her in to your family outings and stuff, right? I think the people that need to be defending Darlie are the family and the family only. I do believe that in the end, you're going to find out you can't trust Sully. I can't believe that somebody would lie like that. Now, there's another thing that I want you all to check out. It's called Rich Prater's Music on YouTube. Now, when you go look at what he's doing there, right? In his first video, he's trying to. In one of his videos, he's holding the guitar like he's playing it, right? And anybody that plays the guitar, you can see that he's clearly not playing the guitar, playing to the music. He's not. He's just making it. Then after that, he would show a guitar and set it in his lap, and it would be out of the picture, but he would sit there like he was playing it, right? And then there's several songs that you don't see a face or anything like that. Rich, it says by Rich Prater, but that's not him singing. So Rich has had problems in his life with trying to be something that he wanted. He did an interview about his solo career as a musician on that channel. And he doesn't have one. The name he called his band was Imaginos, which is stolen from Deep Purple. But go look and study that channel. He's had a problem with this misrepresenting who he is and trying to make people believe he's something that he's not. Trying to make people believe. You can see from that music. Check his video. He's playing the guitar. And there's songs in there that's not him singing, but he's claiming it's him. So Rich has always had problems like that. So don't be that way. You know, I'm going to tell you something. You are smart enough that you don't have to lie about being a private investigator. I hope you get it. I hope you can find one that you can work under for 3 years. Really. But you need to keep, if you do, you need to keep that away from me. You need to get rid of your Reddit. Well, it's not going to do you any good because I got all of it. I've got every bit of it if anyone wants to question me about the real you that you didn't think any of us were going to see. And I would have never seen it had I not been trying to help the Darlie supporters find this Mullins guy, at the Bago from the Leeds. I was trying to help because I thought that was interesting. Him showing up bloody at 2:30 at night, you know. I thought that was interesting. I'll tell you what, it wouldn't bother me a bit if I was to get in there and find some evidence to show to everybody Darlie was innocent. It wouldn't bother me a bit to be that guy. It wouldn't. It's about justice for Devin and Damon. If she is innocent, she don't deserve to be in there. If she's guilty, she deserves what the state of Texas is going to give her. It's about justice for Devin and Damon to me. So let's say I find some evidence that tells me and everybody else that Darlie did not do this and she's innocent. You think I would keep that to myself because I just want to be right? Fuck no, I'd post it. The very first thing I posted about my son when he got arrested was that he's fucking guilty. Ask anybody. He's guilty. I know he did it. He's guilty. Right off the rip. But anyways, I want people to consider. Is Sully any better than Rich? Because out of her mouth on video also came, I'm Sully, and now private investigator. Is she any better than Rich? Things that make you go. Now here's my suggestion for Steve and Anna. I feel that if she really did document 4,000 working hours under Rich Prater, believing that he was a certified and licensed private investigator, in order for her to get the credit she needed and the experience she needed to become a private investigator, and then she found out that he did not, I think you guys should take that to court and sue him. You would win. You would definitely win. He hasn't got much, no. He doesn't. I mean, he's not rich, is what I'm saying. He actually is rich, but he's not rich. But I would sue him for that. I would. I would make him pay for that. Just like I'm making him pay for talking about people behind their back. I sent his brother over shit that he wished his brother dead. And I sent it over to him. He was talking shit about his brother, and I sent it over to him. Hey, you called a problem in my family. No, dude. I'm teaching you a fucking lesson about talking about people behind their back while you're kissing their ass. Like you used to ride mine all the time. He's a fucking liar. He's the worst. But we can also see that if anybody goes to look at Hell Your Selfie on Reddit, read all of them. You can also tell that there's someone else in the support camp that has a bad problem with not being honest. Is she any better? That's just a question. Comment below.